The Nissan Nation podcast is a presentation of DRB and KGB Media.
Recorded live, coast to coast, it's the Nissan Nation podcast. From camping, racing, and all points in between. The NNP is your Nissan Nation podcast. Now start your engines and welcome in the hosts, David and Danny.
What is going on, Nissan Nation? From all things Nissan here in Middle Tennessee to Southern California, this is your Nissan Nation podcast. Tonight, the discussion ends, Danny. Tonight, it's all over, man. There was a great debate in that last show, and the debate was settled, and the clarity was...
I won. That's just say it, Dave. Danny, your tried and true methods of smartosity flowed through your mouth and into your ears at a regular pace, and you decided to make the choice that all of us would have made had we been Nissan Nation podcast personalities.
That is no truer words were spoken there. So if you've seen on our Facebook page and our Instagram and all that, yes, I did buy a new Nissan Titan Pro 4X. If you're going to go, Danny, go big. And I tried to. I didn't like the Platinum Reserve or whatever they called it. That was just too classy for me, man. So.
Yeah, well, I suppose the Pro 4X will have to do.
I guess, man. I guess.
Poor Dave, living in squalor out there in Tennessee.
Well, I'm
really slumming it with that new black friggin' Ninja Pro 4X. I'm sorry, man. I really feel for you, dude.
Well, I'm living in squalor now, man. Once I get that payment book. There's nothing like when you go, well, my most expensive car, let's see, my most expensive car to this date would have been $26,000, and let's go $53,000, man. Why not just jump the shark, you know?
Yeah.
But that's all right. It's all right. You know, Nissan's got some killer rates going on right now, and my buddy over at the Murfreesboro Nissan, he hooked me up greatly, and, you know, I keep looking at it in my garage, you know, not in my garage, but out in front of my garage going, did somebody steal it yet? Is it still there? Danny, my first house cost me $70,000.
Oh, my gosh. I don't even know what to say about that. I think that's how much my plants cost me at my house.
I can only imagine, man. Well, tonight we're going to get into this because we got Mr. Joey Parent coming up here in a few minutes, and Joey, you know, he'd started this whole campaign of do away with the Betty White, man, and kind of not hurt my feelings. I thought it was funny, but trying to get everybody to pull their stickers off, and I was like, wait a minute, man.
Well, Dave, this is a bone that has come up that we need to chew on here for a second.
Oh, let's chew away.
Maybe we'll wait. Let's just wait for Joey to come in and weigh in on this. But I have some outside views and a little bit of flowery message to add to this entire debate. So we'll wait for Joey for that conversation. But I have some things to add.
Well, it was kind of funny. I was being tagged in these pictures, and we got I think Mr. Joey. There's Mr. Joey Parent right now.
Hey, the blue of the berries.
Blue of the berries.
The blue in the berries himself.
Well,
Amy slimming around the background.
We were just discussing you, Mr. Parent, because we were going over the whole campaign that you've started of you know, doing away with the Betty White, man. What is going on tonight, Joey?
Not much. We did some off-roading today at the beautiful state of Colorado, and you know, in three-wheel fashion, I was. Check out the Instagram pictures we posted today. It was fun.
Well, I seen
Blueberry tripod, classic.
I seen there was a picture popped up where you were two-wheeling that I saw earlier.
Oh, the wheelie, yeah.
Yeah, nice, dude.
You can only do that in two-wheel drive if you blow out your axles.
That's a necessity two-wheel drive wheelie.
That's been today's NISTech tip: is do it in two-wheel drive. So we were just digging into this when Joey happened to pop in here. All of a sudden I'm tagged in some things on Facebook, and it's like, dude, you got to see what they're doing. I was like, what? What's going on? And any day you get tagged by Joey Parent and old Chris NISTech, you know, that's a good day, or you think it's a good day until Joey starts peeling things off.
Well, Dave, I will have to say that I think that part of the appeal of the peel was you posted a picture next to Stan, your solid axle swap first gen, and you were peeling I want to say it was either Xterra Performance or Niztec stickers off of Stan. And so there had to be retribution.
That was a private moment, Danny. I didn't post that out to everybody.
No, you posted that. I swear you posted that, Dave. I swear it.
No, but that was all due to I was like de-stickering the whole truck because I'm going to wrap the thing, and next thing I know, I'm being unwrapped on the front of the Niztec headquarters.
Yeah, well, you know what? You start shooting those shots over the bow. You got to watch yourself. You get big rollers like Joey Parent come rolling around.
So
I knew you traded Betty White in, and so I thought she was done.
Betty lives forever, dude. Betty's there forever. Right.
We got lots of those Betty White stickers. They'll be showing up.
Yeah.
We don't have to worry about those things going away.
Yeah,
I think I got a stack of like 20 or 30 of them at least.
Yeah, I've got a stack.
So they'll be
next to me.
popping on rigs in here in Moab pretty soon.
Well, yeah, they when you lose one Betty, you kind of gain another one, don't you?
True. You have a beautiful truck there, Mr. Boyd.
Yeah, we got some Ram Jam playing here in the background. Yeah, I bit the bullet, man, and had to go full Titan swap, And when you go full Titan swap, it's pretty hard on the checkbook.
Yeah.
That was Dave's rendition of "Oh Black Betty, Bam Ba Dam."
Yeah. But so Joey, what you went wheeling today, man? What's going on? We haven't talked to you in a while.
We did a Slaughterhouse Gulch or something like that. Trail I've never done before. Mm-hmm. It was pretty cool. There's some side-by-sides, some dirt bikes out there. Me and Ted Cristiano from Boulder Nissan were out there tooling around, stretching the suspension out. It was fun.
What was Ted driving?
Was he driving the black truck?
No, he was in his Xterra.
Oh, okay. Sweet.
You got to ask that with him. Ted's got like 10 trucks. It seems like he can go take out at any one moment.
Yeah, right.
So Joey, you were peeling some Betty stickers off, and you posted a video. You were calling me out, so we had to get you on the show tonight, man. And especially since you sell these damn Titans, man. What did I get myself into, Joey?
Probably, I mean, Nissan did a fantastic job designing that truck. And, I mean, my service manager's driving one, Ted's driving one, my new car manager's driving one, the Princess, Bill Irish is driving one.
Wait. That's Sir Princess now. We've redubbed him.
My bad. Sir.
It's a load of crap if you say that without throwing the "sir" in front of you. You know you're going to hear about it for a week.
All right. Hashtag Sir Princess.
There we go. Got to give him some shit.
But so yeah, I imagine out in your land, man, that's a big truck to have.
Yeah, just everybody's raving about how it tows. It doesn't even feel like anything's behind you when you're towing with it, and people just love the comfort and convenience in that truck.
Well, I've got to say, man, I got the leather package in this thing, and I don't know what else you could want in a vehicle. Maybe a back massager. That what was that thing you wanted to put in, Danny?
Well, yeah. Did you get the Hummer?
No, I didn't get the Hummer package, but
in-seat Hummers. I'm kind of curious about it because I have leather in mine and I like it, but it gets hot out here. But it's not like the hot that you guys get where you're sweating out your crack all the time. So I'm curious: is the leather good in your humidity, or are you just like wet stained seats all the time?
Well, they didn't. My last truck wasn't white for a reason, man. I mean, that's
what.
No, I that's one thing. I was always weary of leather in my last Pro 4X, and I never bothered me, man. Of course, you also know to roll down your windows before getting in a vehicle, and Yeah. But dude,
what,
Danny? It's got like the start button. You just push it when I'm in the house, and I'm just like, and it just starts on its own, So Oh, did we lose Danny?
Did we?
He's trying to talk, but he's not doing it. And this is like Science Mystery Theater, man, or Mystery Science Theater. We'll just do Danny's voice here.
There you go. I remember my first time with a microphone.
Oh. Danny, touch your cord again or something.
Right there.
Check,
Nope.
check.
There you go.
Okay, don't move. Nope. You almost
No, I gotta hold.
got it. Don't freeze. Now just talk.
No,
Oh, there you go. I hear you.
am I there?
You're here. All right, we got Danny back. Maybe.
I can't move.
Oh man, what a show tonight. We've had Joey had to update his Skype. Danny touches his mic and it quits working. What else?
Am I on?
You're kind of on.
Oh, I'm not gonna move. Is it breaking in and out, or am I?
There you
the
go.
boss?
Danny's back. You're back now. You're back.
I'm back. I'm not touching anything. I'm gonna stand in this pose of bitch and groterism, and then you guys can just enjoy from here on out.
All right, so Danny, like, yeah, I was saying I got the leather package in this thing, and I don't know what they call it, Joey. Joey knows more about these things than I do. And it's made to tow. I've got the goofy tow mirrors, man. I haven't got used to those yet. That's a little strange, but
Do they project out, or are they just wide?
yeah, it's got a on the bottom of it. It's got the wide projection, and the top's got your normal mirrors.
Gotcha.
I feel like I'm tripping acid every time I look over there at night.
Sweet.
And man, Joey's taking us on a tour of his home right now.
Yeah, we're walking around Joey's house via the Skypies.
Ooh,
I think Joey's just getting it a little more comfortable for us. Oh, next to the fire pit. I like it.
Nice. I feel romantic now.
Well, Dave, you bought this new truck. I'm guessing since last podcast, all we talked about basically was, a tow rig. So is this the official tow rig of Stan?
Well, yeah, of course. This will be the official tow rig.
And it's not going to go off road.
No, this one is not. I know JR used to gouge me about that a little bit, but no, this truck here I may take it on a service road up at Windrock to go see the overlook, and that would be about as much off-roading as this truck will do.
So you brought a Pro 4X to go to the overlook, huh?
Hey, you need a locker to get up those service roads, right?
All right. Just kind of curious, man.
No, honest to God.
Is that basically, I was curious, is that, and Joey, you might, I don't know, I think Joey's trying to play yo-yo with his computer right now. I'm getting dizzy just watching him. Joey, for the Pro 4X on the Titan, is that basically the same package as earlier models as far as a Pro 4X goes? Just a better interior and locker and stuff?
Yeah, locker, upgraded suspension.
Gotcha. That's cool.
I did notice today on the spare tire, it literally has a sign that says spare tire stuck to the side of the tire. And I was like, well,
that's better. That way you know what it is.
I figured maybe they didn't know that, but whatever. But no, I mean, all kidding aside, this is probably the finest vehicle I've ever owned, man. Just there's leather everywhere, Danny. The dash is nothing but leather with the cool stitching.
Well, I'm sure when you get in it, there's leather everywhere too. Leather undies, leather socks. I know how you roll, Dave.
Shh, not on the podcast, bro. Yeah,
no one wears leather socks like Dave does.
Yes,
yuck.
I got the
can't
matching
think of
stitching.
more gross than Dave.
Oh, we lost Danny again. He's over there mad because he knows he's got comedy gold. He's sitting there spewing and nothing. I'm just gonna leave this stuff in the podcast too. Y'all can enjoy this.
You got to cut out the spot where he drops the F.
Man.
There you go.
Oh,
Danny, I'm not
gracious.
editing this shit out either, buddy.
I was dropping comedy gold, and apparently I dropped out, dude.
Oh man, yeah.
Something about draining fluids out of socks or something. I don't know where else I'm going.
Now you're just gonna have to watch the show, right?
That's right. Dude.
Yeah, exactly.
No, what we do here in the South, Danny, we just take turtles, and you skin that turtle, and that's what you use for sock, man. You just put your foot in the old turtle shell, and you go. I will say that.
David,
Yeah.
with your new truck, I mean, I think probably the best part, aside from that sucker's got a 5-year, 100,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty.
Yeah, and then the dealership includes 2 years of all the service and stuff. So for a while I don't really owe anything except a nice payment.
Yeah, that's money.
Right?
Yeah, and I don't know if you guys knew this, but since I worked at BMW, they had a very similar warranty. And I swear to you, those stupid customers would come in and be like, I slipped and this broke. And I was like, that's not warranty. And they'd be like, well, it broke because they didn't put enough pressure. So there was always some BS, but we did warranty work on the craziest stuff. And then like bumper to bumper is like pretty legit warranty when you get after it.
Well, I will say
it didn't really make any sense, but
last night I was driving it, man. And, you know, we were Pokemon hunting, Danny. We had a fine dinner of I don't know where it was, somewhere. And we were out to the square here in Tennessee, and I thought, we'll go chase some Pokemon in my brand new Titan, you know. And if y'all could only see Danny's face. And so all of a sudden I did get a slip light on this thing. And the ABS, I guess it's kind of a known issue with these things. Of the ABS seems to get a little bit wet, and you get a nice slip light. So it's going to have to go back to the dealership, Danny. But other than that, it's been a fun purchase.
Yeah, you get that with some fresh vehicles. I mean, it's not late into its initial production. So.
Yeah, I've only got 300 miles on the thing, man. So,
well, you know what I'm it's a new vehicle. So sometimes there are a couple little hiccups that they need to fix. Right?
Yeah.
You know when they.
Well, Joey,
being a service bulletin about it or something, and give you a new one or something like that at some point in time.
Yeah, Joe, we don't drive our vehicles out here in the South. We got our our ponies and our wagon wheels. When we go to town, so I just leave the truck sit there.
I'm about to turn over 60,000 on mine.
Wow, Danny.
3 years, 60,000 miles.
Jeez.
Yeah. I cracked 90. I'm just about to crack 94,000 on the Blueberry.
Oh, wow.
Nice. How many of those are your miles?
All of them?
Oh, you got it new?
Yeah. Did you not read his build thread?
I can't remember, man. I couldn't remember whether or not you got that thing fresh, brand new, or if it was like off the lot used.
Yeah, I think we even talked about this on one of the podcasts with Joey, man.
I'm sure we did, but I've just been in there so many, I forget where she comes.
Well, this is podcast number 51, Danny, so,
I know, you guys had 50 episodes the other day, right?
We have hit
Starting
50.
off right with some audio issues.
Like we've never done this before. But anyway, so yeah, the Titan, and we wanted to bring Joey in because he was being a smartass there on Facebook. And so, Joey, I mean, how are things? Last time we talked to you, I think it was wintertime, so y'all guys weren't really getting to do much over there. Look how Joey's put. I wish this was a video podcast, because if you can see how Joey's positioned himself with this picture of the Nissan magazine right behind him, and like.
I tell my friends I only look stupid.
Oh, Danny, wait. This
Danny's
break.
getting crumbs everywhere.
Nate, this break was brought to you by the Girl Scouts of America.
I'm putting away sleeve number 2 of the peanut butter sandwiches.
Where?
I'm working on a half a sleeve right now of the Thin Mints, Danny.
Amy, where are my Girl Scout cookies?
Ma! Meatloaf! Now! Man.
Dave's choking on his cookies now.
Welcome to the Nissan Mission Podcast. Danny, we can't hear Danny again. I got peanut butter mouth over here. Nope, no Danny. Danny's gonna need a new cable over there.
Amy's upstairs asking what about Girl Scout cookies? Oh, he is so mad.
I know.
He's as red as his truck right now.
Oh man.
Oh my God, you can't hear Danny Gruters. He is like beside himself. He might have a breakdown. Did he just throw something? Oh hey.
Oh hi Danny.
Am I back?
I think
Yeah.
so.
Son of a.
Nope.
What
And
I
you're
was
gone.
trying to say.
There you go. Nope.
Was that I know how when Dave says he ate a sleeve of Girl Scout cookies, what he really meant is he took the sleeve down in one swallow.
Yeah, the long way.
Yeah.
Is there any other way to do it, man? I mean, come on now. You know what goes well with Girl Scout cookies is a big thing of Gatorade. So let's take a.
Oh,
That's the lemon lime too. So
lemon, lime, and Girl Scout cookies.
damn right, man. That's how we do it in the South. So, anyways, I don't know. Joey's taking us through another tour of the apparent parent house. Danny.
I'm gonna mail Danny a microphone for.
Oh, this isn't even funny anymore. Danny, take and touch your cable down with where it meets the microphone. Young Daniel is kicking shit off.
You guys hear me now?
Kind of hear you,
Yeah.
buddy.
F the microphone, dude. I'm going old school.
There we go.
Oh man, I do.
Oh my gosh, dude. I'm going to lose my freaking marbles tonight.
Well,
That was awesome.
it was awesome. It was worth price of admission there, buddy. So young gentlemen, before we derail the show anymore, man, Gone Moab's coming up, guys, and two big deals. You guys are both
Screw
gonna.
Gone Moab for now. Let's talk about something even better.
Oh wait, what do you got, Danny?
Well, I mean, we talked about your vehicle purchase.
Oh yeah, I just kind of bypassed it.
Yeah, well, I know that you went all out, and basically you have to pay more than I do for my vehicle purchase every single month. So I thought instead of making a monthly payment every month on a truck, I was going to make one small payment on a vehicle, and 1,000 mini payments to try and get that vehicle running. So I went out and I found myself a 1990 300 ZX NA motor.
Nice.
For those of you that don't know, that's a non-turbocharged, which is it's also a 2+2.
So it was like grandma's sports car.
Listen, man, don't be hating because you're scared to get your truck scratched up.
Hey,
I'll probably do more off-roading in my 300Z than you will in your Pro 4X Titan, bro.
I got $20 that says Danny does way more off-roading in the Z than you do in your Pro 4X Titan.
We just have to get it running first. That's the key.
well, my truck's running, man. I can literally sit right here and push the button and make it run, Danny.
Well,
I
make it run on the road.
I thought you meant by off-roading, you meant like sitting in your driveway.
Me? I do have some decomposed gravel that I'm putting in my backyard that's in my driveway, so I could drive over that. I could actually just push it over that, and I'd probably see more off-road than Dave's going to take his truck on.
So we'll get this right. So Danny, I feel like I won up Danny. So last Saturday, Danny texts me and he's like, "Dude, you're never gonna believe what I got." And I see this picture of this old beat to shit 300Z, and I was like, "Well, that's pretty freaking cool." But I was like, "Danny, you'll never believe what I got." And so literally, like, you know, your Nissan worlds are aligned when Danny's buying a Nissan and I'm buying a Nissan at the same time. But I do feel like yours is a little cooler than mine.
And how many miles away from Tennessee to California, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically, we bought both ends of the Nissan Spectrum vehicles. Like I bought one of the cheapest priced. I bought the Z for $400, right? And I towed it home on a trailer. Meanwhile, Dave's bought his truck for $14 million and drove it home to a trailer. It's too beautiful. It's just too beautiful.
The irony. You put
the car. My Z has 318,000 miles on it too.
Yep.
That's
Still
awesome.
going, almost going strong.
Just to church and back, right? And maybe go get groceries.
Oh yeah, probably to church and back, and also maybe it looked like it was in a lake for a couple of years.
Well, Danny, you posted a video of you sitting in the car, I think, for the first time, and it was. Can you kind of give us a rehash of the things that was going on there?
Yeah, and this will probably be in the YouTube channel as soon as I get the video edited up, because I did some work on the car and I kind of redid the video a little bit. We did some excavation on the car, pulling seats out and stuff like that. And in the glove box there was an edible cannabis chocolate bag. It was mint flavored. I don't remember exactly the brand, but if you watch the video, you'll see. But there was also some, which you didn't see, Dave. There was a butter knife.
Yeah.
Like a legit butter knife, and then a regular knife, like a table knife, in the glove box, which apparently is always a very good thing to have in your glove box.
Well, it's a classy car.
Underneath the seat, there was like a couple inches of. It must have been like walrus pubes or something, because like. I don't know, and it's just so much gangly nastiness underneath the seats. It took a lot of gagging and stuff to get it all vacuumed out.
I did like the custom dent work that was done to it, and the aerodynamic package.
Oh yeah, we got all that basically pounded out. She's basically straight now. Little BFH on that Sonic. Oh, buddy, I'm like a bodywork master.
Well, we were discussing before the show that when it came with a carbon fiber hood, that the hood was worth more than the car.
No, seriously, I posted up on like a Z32 group and saying I had a hood for it, and I got two guys offering me $450 for the hood. So basically, I got paid $50 to get a 300Z.
Nice, and no radio, correct?
No radio.
No, but that would have been a cassette player. I'm assuming.
Yeah, it may have been. I don't know. 90, probably.
Well, have you hooked a battery to this thing? Does it do anything?
Yeah, no, it turns over. It's got supposedly the guy pulled it out and said he put a stage 3 clutch in it, and it feels like it has a stage 3 clutch. I mean, it like to push the clutch in and stuff. It's got new motor mounts. It's got brand new spark plugs. He was trying to get it running, and I think I'll be able to probably get it running within a couple of weeks, as long as I have enough time and ability to go do a couple pick apart runs. Couple sensors. I replaced all the spark plug wiring connections, or not the spark plug, the fuel injector wiring connectors, because they were all RTV'd onto the fuel injector plugs.
Well, that's the right way to do it, correct?
Oh gosh. Well, so apparently Nissan didn't put any waterproof plugs on the car or something in 90. So all the plugs are just totally destroyed. So instead of just getting new plugs, which I did and spliced those on, he RTV'd them all in. But the thing is not only were they RTV'd, but at some point in time, him or somebody else just cut the spark plug wire, or the fuel injector wires, and put those super cheap Pep Boy butt connectors on. So half of them were coming out of the butt connectors. So I spent an hour getting that done, and finally I hooked up the battery so I could try and start diagnosing stuff. So I mean, it turns over fine. It'll turn over for a bit. I mean, starter works good, and I got to get. I think it's a cam sensor. They have a LED sensor for the cam, or crank position sensor, I guess it would be. Mm-hmm. Crank alignment sensor, whatever they call it for that year.
So when do you go put the LED bar on it, man?
So I got to get it running, Dave. It's step one, dude. Well, step one literally was getting the interior torn out and vacuuming it out so that I could actually push it into my garage and not gag in my garage. Literally, that's how bad the thing smelled inside.
Yeah.
And what's your end plan with this thing? What is the ultimate goal?
You know what? I have so many ideas running through my head. I'm trying not to think about any end goal right now.
Can I tell you what I picture?
I do want you to tell me what you picture, but let me also say that whatever you picture, I've thought about it, guaranteed.
I don't think so.
All right, what do you picture?
I don't think so. You got a pen? You want to write it down?
Oh, we've got a podcast here.
Yeah, we got a podcast. We're basically getting you documentation of what you want to see.
Okay, well, I was going to hold it up on the screen and show you, but I picture this Z, all restored, cherry, painted the exact color of the action suit. And because you sold your carbon fiber hood, it's going to have the giant Grooters sticker emblem on the hood.
The action suit Groot logo?
Action suit mobile is how I picture it. And I don't think you thought of that yet.
You're right. I haven't. And in truth, like right now, that's basically the best idea I've heard so far. Because the car does it. It
Dude,
totally
it has to match the suit.
encapsulate action suit
It
Groot.
radiates action suit.
Because I was thinking, maybe Mad Max, Gambler 500 car, like.
No.
It does radiate, like the tops.
You roll up to Safeway.
Well, here's the thing, Joey.
With the same color as the suit that you step out of the vehicle with.
Absolutely.
People are going
to.
They're going to crash their shopping carts and they're going to be like, oh my God, it's Action Suit Groot. Ah! It's going to be great.
The thing is, Joey, that's what it should be, but it can't be totally cherried out. Because it's got to have a couple little things wrong with it if it's going to be an Action Suit Groot car.
So wagon wheels and
like one T-top missing, like classy, like it looks really good, but it's got its own little mannerisms. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to spit in the tailpipe a little bit for it to start.
I pictured it like, oh my God, it's Action Suit Groot. Sure, I'll help you jump your car, Action Suit Groot.
Can you push start this for me?
Hey, if I can get 2 or 3 of you fans to just give me a good push, I can pop this clutch. I'll be out of here in no time.
That's exactly what it is.
But yeah, I could see the
I
hood.
just have like a bunch of women, like a picture of me with like 5 or 6 ladies behind me pushing my car, and I'm just sitting there with a grin.
Baldwin.
Action Suit Groot loves getting the women sweaty.
But yeah, man, you paint that car blue. You put that black logo that Luke came up for you on the hood.
I like that, dude. I like that.
And you gotta, the 80s, nothing would be like late 80s, early 90s without your name on the side of the window, too. That when I remember being in high school, that was, I don't know why, but everybody wanted to put them and their girlfriends' names on their cars. So, yeah, Danny, it sounds like a plan.
I like the vision. I'm trying to focus on step one. I want to get it. I want to drive it. I don't even care if it drives very well. I just wanted to get it running enough to where it's not like misfiring. Where it has like, roughly 150 horsepower left over in it or something like that. And I want to go drive it around the road a little bit. And, because I've never driven a Z, man. I really want to drive one. And I think the best part is like, it would be my own. And it's free. So
we need to get some money up. All right. If y'all want to donate some money, here's what I can see. We need a flatbed trailer, probably what they've drug it over to your house. But you get that car on the back of that flatbed trailer with you in your suit in the California sunshine right behind you, dude. That's $1 million right there.
Yeah, I'm sure we could raise some funds.
Sounds fun.
Action Suit Groot Vehicle Restoration Fund.
Well, I was just thinking that, hey, he might put the body on his Xterra and use that for his race truck. But no, Joey took it a step further.
Yeah.
That's how my brain works. I'm just saying.
No, I like it. I like your brain.
What's a salesman? He's a salesman, Danny. I mean, he's just.
Yeah. Well, you sold me, sir. You sold me with the vision, with the lifestyle. That's what he did. He sold me the lifestyle.
He's going to be up to like 3 a.m. He's going to be sketching it on his little pad. He's going to be drawing it out. He's going to draw his little.
The wave on it. His hairdo.
Yeah. Heck yeah. Do a little wave mural across the back somewhere.
Yeah, right,
Jamie's going to kill him. He's going to have the paint match. He's going to like splash it on the wall in the living room. Like, yeah, that looks like it's going to match. Standing next to it with the suit.
So, Danny, is there HOA in your neighborhood? Because they may hate you after this one. Oh, speaking of, there's Mrs. Grote.
Hi.
Hi.
I don't know if you caught Danny's vision now for the car.
I did. And I don't appreciate the encouragement that's happening right now.
It's okay, Jamie. You have nice mugs.
I sure do.
It's true. She does have good mugs.
Oh, let's just turn into some other show.
That was the brains behind the blunder, as I like to say.
Wow, Danny, we've had both wives on the show now. There you go.
Oh man, you should have seen the stink eye when I said I kind of bought a car today.
I imagine you got.
She didn't talk to me for like 3 hours that day. She's like, okay, I'm going to go out to the pool. I was like, okay, I'll be out here in the garage.
So, did you get the same kind of stink eye with the action suit when you bought that?
No, that was a whole different kind of eye. I think it was a lust eye, if I remember right.
Well,
Lustful eyes.
Yeah, that was only 3 payments of $1 each. I mean, that's
Yeah.
and it tucks away nice in the
I put that
closet.
on credit card, so she didn't see that purchase.
or not yet, anyways.
Yeah.
Hey, that's the interest that keeps on giving, man.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
It was $3, so I ended up paying $6 overall. Still getting that one finished off.
Well, Danny, did I see that you were doing a comedy special, or have you done it yet?
I did, yeah, last Friday. And it should be up on YouTube if you type my name in, Daniel Broders.
Nice, man. What was the talk this time? Peppercorn or whatever?
No, you know what? I basically told I talked about how much I hated my dog and I was trying to kill it.
Yeah.
Which didn't go over very well. Unfortunately, I think a lot of people love dogs. Weird.
Really?
And talked about shooting a squirrel and how I hate people's dreams.
Man, that's not
about what I ran through.
That's not the positivity we normally get from you.
It was a dark night. It was a dark comedy night. It was just, I had some things that I had to get off my chest.
Well, was that lady there that your biggest fan?
No, she was not there. So, which it would have been nice if she was, because I think she would have been the only one laughing.
The tides would have turned then, I think, Danny.
But yeah, if you wanna see me dive a little bit, that's the most recent one, which I think it was whatever last Friday was. What is that? Whatever the date is. So you can look that up, type my name in, and one of those will be dated last Friday.
Yeah, just look Gruder Bomb.
Pretty funny you mentioned shooting squirrels. My mom's in Massachusetts, and I'm talking to her on the phone, and she says, I need to get a BB gun for all these damn squirrels in my backyard. And I'm like, Mom, no big deal. Just get a big bag of nuts, dump it in the neighbor's yard. Squirrel problem solved. Like, they'll go over in holes in my yard. And I said, yeah, Ma, they're burying their nuts. I'd like to step on their nuts.
All right, Mom.
I'm like, Mom, they're squirrels. Settle down.
Take it easy.
Take it easy, huh?
Oh man, I don't know.
Anyway.
You that way, man. You guys talk about.
She's going to be there
animals.
this year.
Where?
Moab.
What?
Yeah.
I'm a parent?
Yeah.
This just in.
I'm excited. I've heard a lot, so I'm excited to see her, meet her.
Yeah.
Does she know about me?
She does.
Nice.
She does. She's all right. So those who know me, when you meet my mother, things will make a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like things will just tie right in together, and it'll all make sense.
Nice. That kind of goes the opposite for me. Like people that know me, other than the fact that I look exactly like my mom, they meet my mom and they're like, "What happened?" My mom's like this sweet lady that's like basically I've never seen her do anything wrong or edgy. She's very nice. Like if I say something even remotely edgy, she'd be like, "No, Dan,"
So
Really?
So what
Yeah.
what I can imagine now from Joey talking about his mom is she's going to come in on a little Honda 125 or something, doing a wheelie.
Holding rubber around the corner, doing wheelies on like a pit bike.
There may be a Grom at the event.
Like, what up, suckers? I just finished Hales. I'm on 50. What are you up to?
Wow, yeah.
No, she's more like God, I can't even describe her. She's just out of hand, like crazy redhead.
Sweet. I'm looking forward to it. That's awesome.
Well, nice.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Good times.
Well, so this would be the year Moab I missed, so I'm not going to get to meet the moms or.
Don't worry, Dave. We'll double down for you.
Are we still gonna podcast from Moab?
We're working those details out.
Yeah, we're trying to work that out.
We're Danny, I think, is going to do some special interviews out there. Maybe we can get a drunk live stream like we've got going on right now.
It'd be nice to try and get you into just doing something like this with a couple mics. Maybe at least try and record something live, but maybe we'll end up talking about that offline and see what we can figure out, huh, Dave?
That's right, man. And that would require the Daniel there to sit still for 10 minutes when he's in the lab, because I don't know him to sit still for very long.
Yeah, I've promised a few of those, and a lot goes on.
Well, this is a good segue, man. So last year there was that whole rumble of Team Boyd versus Team Groot, man. And I feel like I need to kind of do a new one here of Team Blueberry versus Team Groot, man. And I feel that the time is right, you know. Oh. I'm calling all my Team Boyd people out to jump on Joey's.
I don't want that rivalry though.
No, it's been coming, dude.
I feel like it's Team Joey and Danny. Like,
I don't know. I know you and Chris hide your trucks when Joey's around. That's all I know. So I feel like it's really came to that.
So all right. Listen, I got Carl staying in my condo. Carl and Brittany are staying in my condo. Okay, He's a redhead. My mom's a redhead. It's gonna be. I think the place might just catch on fire. But anyway, he asked me today. He says, "Hey, got any ideas for any pranks?" And I'm like, you know what? I really don't. I'm going to get blamed for all of them anyway, so I don't even have to think of any.
You don't have to do anything. You just smile and be like,
got you, sucker.
Yeah, exactly. So I think I took credit for a couple that I didn't do last year. I was like, could have been, you know. And they're like, you're a dick. But in truth, Joey, I would like to team up with you.
No.
And get those suckers that came after me last year.
Okay.
Auto peeps.
What was that, Cody and
that would be
Kara?
You doing a little turncoat though on your peeps.
All right.
Oh, don't worry, they don't listen to this.
For a good prank.
Because get this, Joey, Carjeep, who wasn't going to Moab, is my co-driver this year.
Yes.
So we got Carl, we got Carjeep, me, you. That's a good team, dude. And we can really put a hurt on those Colorado lollygaggers, Cody, Kara, Ricky. You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're saying.
They threw down some stuff last year, and I don't want to let that settle.
I got some stuff.
So I think we should come up with a team name. What do you think, Dave?
I don't know. I was trying to get you two against each other. I'm trying to start something here, you know, from the safety of my dungeon up here, you know.
It's got to be Grooties or Blooters.
Blooter? That sounds so gross.
You've just been blootered.
What?
Had to go see my doctor today. I had this weird rash.
We'll just get some stickers. You've been blootered.
I do have one though, and I don't think Bill Irish listens too regularly, man. If there's a way that I could get send y'all some W stickers, and y'all just at some point went his truck up for me, I'd appreciate that.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah. So I don't think he listens to the show, so I'm safe with that one. And yeah. So there's mine. Okay, I'm on the Blooters team now.
Blooter.
Oh man.
Is it BLUETERS? Blooters. Ugh, it just sounds dirty, man.
No,
I don't even want to put that on somebody's truck. I'd feel bad.
It's got to be like BLUOOTERS.
Blooters.
Blooters.
You know what oh man.
You got blootered. Oh man. That's horrible. But I think it's good. It's horrible in a good way.
I think teaming up is, we rode a time machine together. How do you not team up after that?
We've been places together. Literally, we went to hell and back. It's a true story.
And remember? You've been on the drag strip.
There was things in mason jars that you can't unsee.
No, I'm no, like all jokes, all comedy, all kidding aside, like that place freaked me out. I'm scarred.
That place was creepy. We're talking about a place called, what was it, California Jesus?
The slabs.
The
East
Slab City. Yeah, out here in the
Jesus.
desert. East Jesus, that's what it was.
Oh, is this on your road trip?
Yeah, when we went on that road trip, and we went in that.
Hey, Danny,
it was just like.
Well, y'all get into that a little bit because we haven't really got to discuss that. You guys went with Rogue Overland out, right?
Yeah, we went back in January, and wasn't it? Yeah, I think it was January, end of January, and it was like a 4 day, 3 or 4 day, whatever trip. We kind of went all over Southern California, Arizona.
So we met in Vegas. We rolled through Joshua Tree. We went into the Salton Sea. We went down into Quartzsite, Kingman, Arizona. We visited General Patton's museum.
Oh, wow.
We went to an old mining town, got a tour of that. We went to the East Jesus place. We went to it was a good trip. It was an awesome overland trip. There was some weather. Danny drove all night. I worked from 8 a.m. till people ask like how do you get to go on all these trips, like, or how do you get to meet up with these guys? And there's some sacrifice, like I worked from 8 a.m. till 4:30 in the afternoon, and I drove straight from 4 p.m. till 4 a.m. to get to Vegas to go to this thing. So, you have to put the time in if you want to go, to any of these events, really.
Yeah, you got to get scrappy with the scheduling.
Dead.
Every stop that we made, it was almost like we didn't have enough time at a couple places. But the Slab City was just, I mean, it's an old installation that everything's been torn down except for all these slabs, and it's literally out in the middle of the Bufu desert of California, like inland desert. And basically people just kind of like camp out there and live there, and they make all these crazy statues and stuff. You've probably seen them here and there in movies or whatever, but statues and houses and just the creepiest and weirdest stuff out of desert trash. Some stuff is religious, and some stuff looks satanic. Some stuff is just art. Some stuff is really cool. I mean, there was some cool stuff, like some of the paintings that they did on like school buses and stuff. There's like amazing artists out there. But then there's other stuff that'll make you like stay up awake at night, like just weird things in bottles. And
so the hills do have eyes.
I could only explain it like Mad Max meets The Hills Have Eyes. Mm-hmm. Meets what's the third one? There's another movie. What's that?
Weekend at Bernie's.
Almost, yeah, kind of.
Like the tour guide was kind of like this cool guy.
Meets Burning Man. It's like Burning Man meets The Hills Has Eyes meets Mad Max.
Yeah.
Is that a fair description of it, Danny?
Yeah. But then there's like a touch of the Waltons, like there's then there's like out of nowhere, like some regular person comes by and it's like, hey, how's it going? You're like, hey, and they drive off in their Audi and you're like, what are you doing here? Like, remember, did you see the cars that were parked behind all that whackness?
Yeah, there's a little Salvador Dali in there too.
Yeah, it's just such a weird place that it's almost impossible to describe it.
No.
But what we were talking about is the guy was like, for those of you, he was giving us a tour of this place. And it's all this crazy artwork and stuff that people build over the time, and it's literally out of desert trash. And so he's like, if any of you guys want to go back in this back shanty-looking building, which is like this, I don't know, small building, maybe like 100 square feet. He's like, it's kind of a maze, and then there's some things in bottles, and and it was literally like this something witchcrafty, like I can't describe it. But me and Joey and who else? Somebody else went with us, and we walked in there, and it was like the freakiest thing ever.
Yeah. So the guys, it looks like a murder shack. Okay, is what I call it. It's a murder shack in the desert. Broken doors and glass and saw blades and shotgun shells glued to the ceiling. Weird pictures of stuff in jars and mannequins.
Yeah.
axes and satanic thing, a chain hanging from the ceiling with a leather handcuff on it with a padlock. I mean, really creepy, weird stuff. And so the guy's like, yeah, you can go in that murder shack over there. And the whole tour just bangs right and leaves. And there's Danny and I were like,
let's do this. Yeah.
I've got time.
There was like a little like all these like candles set up, like a little shrine too, with like all these little weird dolls and stuff.
Oh, doll heads. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so creepy. But anyways, yeah. So
that sounds fun.
But
we almost couldn't even find our way in.
Yeah. It was imagine like a bedroom, but somehow they built a maze into the bedroom, right?
I never saw anything like that before.
So it was the Hotel California, is which basically what you're saying is.
It was.
Got to experience it, man. It's one of those. I think that's something you got to check off the list.
Well, that's and that's the fun of the whole overlanding and all that, man. You gotta where the journey takes you. You just gotta go with it, man.
That's true.
Nodding is good for podcasts.
Yeah.
They both were nodding at the same time. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Good talk.
So, Dave, I didn't even look. Do we have any Nissan news popping out? I remember reading something recently that talked about, to change pace here a little bit, that talked about Nissan. One of the higher ups in Nissan said that they were possibly going to be coming out with a slightly different version of the Navara in the States. They were going to beef it a lot. I can't remember the quote exactly from the.
Yeah, but that was the auto show there in New York City. They of course, Nissan always has a big presence, and they were asked about when's the next Frontier going to pop up, and they're like, well, we're still developing it a little bit because. For one, the current Navara, which for everybody knows is what the next Frontier will look like, it's kind of been somewhat of a disaster in Australia. They used coil suspension in the rear of the thing, and they made a really nice riding vehicle, but as far as like being a truck or a ute as they call them over there, it's not been a great thing, and they for like Indonesia and all these places where they sell that truck, it's a lifestyle truck is what they called it. It's just something you throw people in the back of basically, and you just kind of point A to point B, and it's what we would probably call like the little Accords and everything. It's just a little car that a cheap car you buy. Well, America, as Joey will attest to, when they buy a truck, they actually want to use the truck, and so when it's not flopped in Australia just yet. But it's kind of there. They've had a lot of complaints, and they've had to revamp the suspension even for that market. So when they were asked about it, I couldn't believe that the guy was quoting, I don't have it in front of me or I'd tell you his name, that was quoted saying, hey, that's a lifestyle vehicle over there. America wants a real vehicle. So
Yeah, so I don't know. That gave me some hope. We'll see when it comes out, but it was nice to see that they were kind of hopefully moving in a direction where they were going to come out with a nice, tough, a good rugged truck. So we'll see how that comes out.
I think they're going to have to keep the leaf springs on it.
I think so too.
And that's probably part of the development. And Lord knows I've seen a few of them floating around here. So it's going to look the same. I've said since a year or 2 years we've done this podcast, the grill will be slightly different than.
Yeah, I see maybe a grill and bumper, just some type of fascia, and it could be headlights, bumper, and grill because we have different standards for headlights.
Right.
So they'd have to do some type of different thing as far as manufacturing, anyways.
But
so
other than that,
it could be the same, but. Definitely a little bit.
I think some of the holdup too is and this is just rumors right now that they're having issues with the 4-liter engine. They're wanting to convert it, to the direct inject and all that. And I think that's been part of the problem. And I'll say, knowing with the Titan now driving, there's a big difference in the way the motor setup is now versus the old setup. So hopefully.
Much better torque curve now, I suppose.
Yeah,
you probably noticed.
Yeah, and so there's a little bit of motor issues, and Joey may tell you more than me.
As far as
just what you hear coming from corporate versus what I kind of rumor here.
You know, it's funny, David, because like when you're at, a lot of times they don't want us talking to the customers about what's coming up and what's coming out,
Right.
Until it actually hits. You know, it's the same thing with incentives and rebates. They don't tell us till the first of the month, because if we know on the 30th or the 28th we're going to push people off, and so they really do keep us in the dark unless you're digging and doing your research. I know we're getting the Rogue Sport is coming, which is going to be slightly smaller than the actual Rogue. It's going to be bigger than a Juke, smaller than a Rogue. They showed up at the dealership with one of those the other day. That's a cool looking ride. I think the price point is going to be good. I think that's going to go after some of the Subaru market for sure.
Are they going to do an all-wheel drive on that? Have you heard?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember seeing that. It's almost the same thing as far as what they're offering. It's just in a smaller package, right? You can probably get a little bit more gas mileage maybe out of it, and just a little bit of weight reduction, I suppose.
Yeah, and the Rogue Hybrid has been selling really well. That truck beats Toyota and in a bunch of different categories, and people love that thing. So we've been selling those quite a bit, especially in the mountains in Colorado. The hybrid gives you that extra power too, so it's nice.
Right. Doesn't have to worry about mile high issues.
Yeah, electric motors don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
Well, I know and we've talked about it on the previous shows, like Rogue is just killing it right now, man. It just out of the blue too. I think they expected that to be kind of a seller, but man, they can't keep up with at the plant. They can't keep up building the thing.
Yeah, the sales seem to be just killing it. Last month's numbers, Frontier was doing pretty well. Titans are killing it, and Patrols look like they're starting to really take off as well.
You mean the Armada?
Patrols do?
The new Armada. If
sorry,
anybody hasn't
Patrols.
driven, that's all right. If anybody hasn't driven the new safety features like adaptive braking and stuff like that, I mean, the cars now, it's incredible. You press a button on the steering wheel, and if the car in front of you moves out of the way, it has a adaptive cruise control. It speeds up and slows down. But the forward collision braking and stuff like that, I mean, you don't even have to touch the brakes, and you press the button on the steering wheel, and the car senses the car in front of you. It slows down at the same pace the car in front of you is stopping, and the car comes to a complete stop all by itself. It's a little weird feeling the first time you do it, but
Be wild.
yeah, you don't even have to touch the brakes. The car does it for you. If you start to drift off over the white line, the camera picks up the line and brakes the inside tires and pulls you back on the road. If you tend to nod off, it keeps you on the straight and narrow. It's really come a long way in a short period of time, in my mind.
Is there anything that helps you nod on? I know Dave likes that feature the most.
The nod on.
The nod on feature.
I mean, usually when I'm with my friends, I just stop and get one of those map frap capple double quad shot frappa banana chino things, and
I think
that'll help nod on for sure.
I think Joey's one of the fans of those new unicorn drinks. What do they call those things at the?
Oh man, I no, I have not had one of those. I heard they are like super sweet. They're about 1,480 calories in one drink. Hang on, Amy, how are those?
They're really, really good, but you don't really taste it unless you believe.
That was brought to you by the great Amy.
Unicorn.
You don't have to believe in the unicorn. It doesn't taste like anything.
You heard it here first, folks. The unicorn. Believe and it will
good
come.
If you believe. That sounds like something that you can take to the bank later, buddy.
I believe I can fly.
I just remember that one for all time. It only tastes good if you believe.
I had a high school girlfriend like that once. She kept saying the same thing.
Oh man, those are words of wisdom if I've ever heard them.
I'm gonna be getting in my truck tomorrow morning. The neighbors gonna be like, Joey, why were you yelling "believe" last night?
I believe. Oh man.
Your neighbors ever hear that, Joey? What's he believing in over there? I want some of what he's drinking.
That guy must be religious.
Amen, brother.
Yeah. Be a Baptist. I don't know what's going on over there.
Oh man, so that
Amy's never listened to the Nissan Nation podcast. She just said, "I thought that was a family show."
she's the one that brought it down. Now, come on.
That's why we roll with the abstract innuendo.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Oh,
We like to keep this on the fringe. We like to toe the line on the Nissan Nation podcast.
oh my God.
We believe.
We do believe. And so what else can we believe in here, gentlemen?
Yeah, what else do we got going?
I don't, man. It's been slow for news right now. They I don't even.
Nissan news is pretty slow right now. We got
Cool,
nothing on that front.
the New York Auto Show is kind of the last one. I think the next big ones are over in Europe. So that's when they'll.
I saw UpRev has a bunch of new tunes for the new Titans. That's gonna be cool.
I saw
I'd like
that
to see
too.
what their final numbers are. They just kind of got them all hacked up and figured out how to tune some diesels, and I believe they have they have a tune for the gas as well in the works. But I also saw that, and his name's slipping my mind. I'm gonna reach out to him very soon. But there's two guys out there. One is claiming to be the fastest Titan on Earth or whatever, quarter-mile guy. He's laying down some serious track time. And then another guy is that he's got the tractor pull Titan. He just won some more awards doing tractor pulls in his Titan, whatever class that he's running in. So I'm gonna shoot a thing out to him. I'd love to have him on the podcast. It seems like he's put back some awards.
Well, yeah, anything wacky that we can get people to, I can.
It's all truck stuff, but I want to talk to some car guys. I'm going to try and get in with some of these Z32 guys and maybe chat with a couple of these guys running these really cool twin turbos and stuff.
If you haven't seen a Titan with a couple inch lift kit on it and some rims and tires, that truck sets up real nice and it looks awesome.
Yeah.
We did a few with Chris at Niztech. We lifted them up, put some nice rims and tires on them. We have them on the lot at Boulder Nissan, and there's a blue SL lifted that I just keep drooling on every time I go into work.
Yeah.
And, every day I'm telling myself, I don't need a truck. I want the truck, but I don't need the truck.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, that Ted's black one is probably one of the best ones I've seen. Something about those black Titans, dude. And that's why I think I like yours so much, Dave. I'd like it more if it looked more like Ted's though. But
So here, this is a true story. So we got this truck in, and it was a pre-owned truck. Maybe had 14,000 miles on it. And Ted said, "Oh, I'm just gonna drive this one home." And yeah, anybody who wants to step up and try to get the keys out of his hands, you go ahead and be my guest, because it ain't happening.
Well, sometimes, man, that thing is so beautiful. Just the wheels, the tires, the little lift on it, and some tires. It's probably up about 3 or 4 inches after you calculate tire size and stuff. Oh God, that truck just sits so perfectly. And then when it's all shined up, that black just shines, and I think it's a killer looking truck.
I'll say, man, the Pro 4X package, dude, it's pretty tall little truck, man. I mean, I'm a little 5'8" guy, man, and I'm like trying to think of a ladder or something. I'm talking with John with White Knuckle going, hey, dude, could you make some rock sliders for these things or something? Because Midget Dave can't get in a damn truck.
Yeah. They're nice.
Good talk, Dan. Good talk.
That's all I got. I got nothing else on
Danny
that.
was over there about to sneeze.
Did Jamie shut the lights off on you or something? It looks like just your face is glowing and everything else is black.
Basically, she tells me that after 8 o'clock, I have to have the lights off and
the gimp mask on.
That's it. And after this, all the lights go off, and then then we play the game. Find the stick.
Does she believe?
She will tonight.
Somebody's gonna be believing in something.
The views and opinions of the Nissan Nation podcast do not reflect those of Nissan USA Corporate or Japan. Man.
So we have to talk for like another 45 minutes because about 87 minutes of this is going to get edited out.
Oh man.
Gonna pull some here and there.
Well, you put you two together, and it's just like, well, just let them go. They're going to talk about something. So Danny, what? Did you ever get your truck back together? I know you last show you were talking about you had some headlights off. You were doing all kinds of things.
Yeah, still getting the headlights taken care of. We had to switch up some manufacturer stuff, getting headlights done. So those are still walked out. I did get my Lightner rack back on, mounted up. Everything's back in there. Another cargo pod in there, which is really good. And the best thing is I buffed out all the scratches from that last trip, Joey. Which I had my buddy come over, professional detailer guy, and I helped him, and we put in quite a few hours. So now she's getting much closer to the Cinderella Award over in Moab. So
what'd you do? Have to take a clay bar to it and stuff, or?
Well, I started by clay barring it, and then buffing it down with like a legit like buffer, not like an orbital, but like a buffer, like a spinning buffer with a like a wool pad and a compound, and then from there we took it to polish, and then after that wax, and then kind of like a finishing wax.
Damn, that sounds like a lot of work.
It was a lot of work.
I've been keeping things on the DL, but nobody's mentioned to me yet that the Boulder Nissan stickers are gone off the side of the truck. I don't know if anybody noticed that in any pictures I've been posting lately, but I got a blank canvas right now, and I think you guys are going to be surprised come Moab when you see the blueberry again.
Well, there's nothing that you do surprises everybody, man. I mean, if you put like a fourth light bar on top of that thing, it wouldn't be surprising.
He's gonna have side light bars.
I think Luke from Lifestyle Off Road is gonna outdo me. He's gonna show up with like 6 light bars. I think I heard.
So what are you doing? Like maybe getting some of them Fruit of the Loom, that little grape thing, putting on the side of it, and just painting them blue. What's going on, man?
Yeah, actually, it's we took coconuts and we cut them in half, and we got all the fur off them. We painted them blue, we actually, got some epoxy, and we got those. No, I don't know what I'm talking about.
well, so did you?
It's gonna.
You've de-stickered the whole truck's gone. It's clean, or?
Yeah, all the doors.
Okay.
Yeah, all the stuff's still on the. I haven't found a good home for the Gruder sticker yet. That's still sitting in my glove box.
The Action Suit Groot sticker?
Yeah.
It's in your glove box?
Yeah.
Gotta keep the mojo fresh, Danny. Come on now.
I didn't want it to get scratched before Moab.
All right, man. Well, it better be on by Moab.
Or it's on.
Or the blooters is not going to happen.
Blooters. Oh, my God.
It's so gross.
I'm glad we didn't do this the other night, Joey, when you were going to have your boss standing right over your back listening to this.
Well, if there's a blooter sticker, there's going to be a who blooters.
Oh, man. Get Luke with Lifestyle to make some of those, like the old Hooters logos, the owls and whatever. Just get blooters.
I know blooters.
Oh, my God.
I've touched the blooters. Well,
nice.
Well,
jokes.
Guys, I hate to say it, man. This has like been a weird show, so I've got nowhere else to go tonight.
Yeah, this is a little more comedy, a little less updates. We'll have some more updates probably with the Z next time we get on. Other than me replacing those little things, I haven't got it started or much of anything other than pulling it all apart. So maybe by the next time we have a show, I'll have some news on that.
Well, and you guys have got Moab coming up. I know that's only really a month and a half or so away, right?
If that, 3.5 weeks.
Yeah, it's less than 30 days.
Wow, man. So that's the big deal. Of course, summertime adventures for both of you guys coming up.
Yeah, I'll be in Iowa for a week, coming back Sunday, and then I think coming back Sunday and driving out Monday. Getting out to Moab on Monday.
So our big listenership in Iowa. So if you'd like to get Danny's autograph,
yeah, right.
he'll be at the Barnes and Nobles there in Iowa.
Signing autographs.
Signing his book.
At the Tulip Festival.
Signing his book. I did it the Blooters way.
I believe in blooters.
Blooters can, yes, I can. So.
Well, we'll know who listens to the podcast if we see those things coming out.
Yes. If you listen to this show, but so, anyways, guys, this has been a mess of a show, but we're just gonna leave it as is. You're getting the full Danny, Dave, Joey effect tonight. But so if you guys, once again, if you got comments or anything, go to our Facebook page, Nissan Nation Podcast. If you like this mess of a show or whatever, man, give us a comment. We do like hearing from you guys, and we also like when you use that Amazon link, Danny.
Yes, use the Amazon link, and maybe Dave will send me some money to fix the Z32.
Yes, if the pennies add up, and
I might be able to buy a new connector for one of my messed up freaking wiring harnesses.
Well, I'd really like to save up for one of those pistons that help to hold the hood up. That's really what.
Dan, you should get a tetanus shot first, and then.
More than a tetanus shot, man.
No, I just want to say thanks for having me on the show. It's I love laughing and joking with you guys. That new Titan truck, David, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Those things are they seriously are awesome. Go drive one if you haven't driven one or checked them out. Just go to a local dealership, whether you're in Tennessee or California or Boulder, and come check out those trucks. They're really awesome.
Well, I'm thinking if you're maybe on the East Coast, if you'll give Joey a call and fly out there, he'll still sell you one, right?
Hey, listen, fly into Boulder, buy a truck, bomb it right down to Gone Moab, just off road with all us Nissan people, and then drive home.
Wait.
I mean,
my lease is up in July. Can I come get one?
Yeah, you only live once.
So here's what you do: you fly.
The Red Dragon's a lease.
Yeah, man, business write-off, dude.
Only in America. So what you do is you fly into Denver, you buy the truck. After buying the truck, realizing what it's going to pay you, you stop off at one of those medicinal places because you're going to need to mellow out after you see that payment. Then you go to Moab because it's a whatever
Listen,
there.
You don't get a first payment for 6 weeks. Settle down.
So Joey, if they flew out, will you throw in a bag of gummy bears for them or something? Come on, man.
Yeah, man. Listen, anybody that's rolling through Colorado, you want to come down to the dealership, whatever, you want to go to a Gone Moab event, you want to just go off-roading in general, call me, stop by. Mi casa is su casa. My house is your house, man. Come on, stop by. Let's go wheeling.
Clearly, and we can see your house tonight, so that's... Look at Joey's refrigerator back there, Danny. What's in... Hey, Joey, let's screw this show, man. Let's go see what's in Joey's refrigerator.
Oh, yeah, I want to know. It's a nice looking fridge. It's nice stainless steel.
Maybe a Frigidaire. I don't know.
Bottom drawer is it looks like there's a to-do list.
Yeah, that's my honey-do list.
Work on Mo. What was that?
Of something.
Right we really don't have a lot. It's time to go grocery shopping.
Ooh, nice pizza. I like the pizza choice.
Oh,
nice
it was Hawaiian with onions and barbecue sauce and ham and bacon. Yeah.
Nice sour cream
I like
there.
The Pedialyte. That's good, just in case you want to hydrate like a child.
Yeah, I was sick as a dog a few weeks ago and vomiting, and it was disgusting. And yeah, so I had to replenish my fluids.
You got Frank's Red Hot in there. That's good.
Yeah, I put that shit on everything.
Seems to be a lot of eggs in there.
Oh, it looks like you got some good choices, Joey.
What about the freezer, Joey?
Amy makes a mean jalapeno jelly.
Nice. What about the freezer, man? Is there anything good in the freezer?
I don't know what's in the freezer.
This show is off track, man.
Joey's got a nice ice maker. Yeah.
Reloaded.
And you're seeing Amy's secret to banana bread. This bag is right here. If I can grab it and not drop my computer. So all these bananas here.
Yeah.
When your bananas are about to go bad, you just freeze them, okay? Mm-hmm. And then you make your banana bread with the frozen old-ass rank bananas, and it makes the best banana bread on the planet.
Well,
are we going to taste any of that banana bread in Moab?
I don't know. Amy, can you make some banana bread for Moab? You just got the stank eye, Danny.
Simple request, man.
No, she said just for you.
I appreciate it.
Well,
She would do it.
well. So all I want to know is I believe that tonight's show will air. And look, there, nice setup there, Joey. So I don't even know how to end this show. So from everybody here at the Nissan Nation podcast, Danny over there on the West Coast, Joey's girlfriend, she's texting somebody. We can't tell who she was texting, but
You just sent a long text. I see that long text. Stop long texting. Short text only.
Working.
Short text.
Oh,
Everybody here at the Nissan Nation podcast.
Yeah, so from Joey's family to ours and yours and whoever's. My name is David Boyd Danny, and what are we?
We're out.
Peace, everybody.
Wait a second. What was that? Are you guys growing pots?
Boyd was like, I was this close to being done. This close to being done. No, we just have a little garden.
Inside the house? The last time I saw a little garden inside the house, Joey, people got in a lot of trouble.
That's where it starts.
What? Are those herbs?
Maybe? No, we can.
The views and opinions of the Nissan Nation podcast.
No, Amy, we got cucumbers, we got summer squash. We got a whole bunch of good eats. We're gonna eat good.
Is it cold outside or something, or what?
Peas. It's too dark out there right now, but my entire backyard is rock.
Oh,
So
gotcha.
Amy wanted to start a garden, so she started it in the kitchen, and then that's gonna force me to do something in the backyard.
Gotcha.
Sounds like
That's
you're
smart-
between a
that's
rock and a
smart
hard
woman
place.
right there.
All right,
Guys.
so once again, from everybody here at the Nissan Nation podcast, I want to appreciate y'all listening to this show, and from Joey's home cooked meals or whatever his bed and breakfast over there. We this is the Nissan Nation, and we're out, folks. Peace.